Okay, apparently this is game 2 of a best of 3. I guess this is a round of 8 match. And Draw is actually already up in the series 1-0. So this is the second game, and it's going to be on Polaris Rhapsody. Alright, let's get to it.
But yeah, all Russians are Terrans. I mean, Advocate's a Terran, Android's a Terran, X was a Terran, and Project was also Russian, right? And he is also Terran.
You are correct, and I've just been informed it's not Brain 2, it's Braintoss, but it says 2 in the replay because it's the second game of their series.
Oh my god, it's a Harris. It's Braintoss.
Nice.
Okay, there was a Russian Protoss. Not for you.
Draw's cheesing.
Yeah. Oh,
I see something on the minimap.
It is a probe.
I see the cheese. I haven't actually seen it yet because I'm still doing the overlay, but I see it. I see you, Draw. I see you cheesing.
It's a Zealot actually. It's a probe. Well, it's a Zealot hiding as a probe.
Apparently, Brain Pain is Australian Korean.
Australian Korean. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. So you weren't completely wrong.
He chose the wrong nickname then. It's not allowed.
Wow, this is such an interesting place to build the gateways. For a second I thought he was going to do it straight in his opponent's main. He's actually doing it here near like the mineral only third, I guess, or one of the mineral only thirds, because there's actually 2 of them on this map because it's a really weird map. And there's pretty much no way the probe's going to come here. Braintoss's probe is almost certainly going to go straight across the bridges to the other base, so it's going to be hidden. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be the question if Braintoss is going to go for a 2-gate here, or if he's going to go for a 1-gate simulator, and even if he goes for a 1-gate simulator, the question is, will he build the Zealot before building a core?
Yeah. I mean, it's a 2-player map, so he really should build a Zealot, but you're right, he's got the assimilator already. Oh my god, he could just immediately die right now. Yeah,
if he doesn't build the Zealot, it's going to be very hard for him to hold here.
This is so troll. We just get a replay. It's just like, oh, Draw wins in 2 minutes with a proxy gate. GG. It's like, what? Okay. Okay.
Oh, it'd be nice for replays not to be too predictable. I'd be okay with it. So yeah, gonna mine gas, but he's building a Zealot before teching up, so that's gonna be good for him.
Okay, so that's gonna save his life, which is good. I mean, I really think you should only go Dragoon first if you're on a 4-player map in PvP.
Oh, Manor Pylon. Going down.
Oh god. Oh god, he got 2 probes.
Wow.
They can actually, one of them can get out if he just like, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say one of them should be able to get out. If he
he's Korean, he should know.
Exactly, exactly. Oh god, this is perfect for Draw though.
Yeah.
There's like almost no, the only way this could possibly be better for him is if Braintoss went Dragoon first, and that's like almost never gonna happen. So this is like ideal situation. Getting the Manor Pylon, getting the 2 gates, unscouted. Here we go. Zealots are in. Now Braintoss should know already that this is a proxy gate because his probe did not see the Zealot walking across the map, and this is also like a super fast Zealot. So he should know exactly what's going on, but he has killed the Manor Pylon at least.
Yeah, and he did scout that the amount of probes Draw had as well, so he can pretty much figure it
yes, yes. By the way, that also did the supply block. Draw.
Shield battery! Oh my god.
Hey! That is a defensive shield battery by Braintoss, completely necessary in this case, I think. That's actually a really good move. He actually kills Draw's probe here. He's got 4 probes helping. He's actually doing a really good job with his defense.
By Braintoss.
Oh my god. There's a shield battery. Oh, he does lose that 1 Zealot though. He needs to recharge the shields. Help me! Help! Shields!
Please!
Why is he not recharging his shields?
Get your shields! There you go.
Nice.
And this shield battery might actually keep him alive, but I think Draw should try to focus fire on the probes right now. And instead of trying to kill him off, he should just kill some probe kills and transition from there.
Did Braintoss just hold this off?
I think he did.
Oh my god. It's even Zealots, and there's this shield battery here. Although it looks like shield battery is under attack, but Draw's attack is faltering.
This is not going well for Draw. Looks like he's holding.
Oh my god. And Braintoss, like, oh, he's got a few idle probes, but Braintoss didn't even, you know, mega panic or anything. Just calmly built the shield battery and is holding on. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it is 7 probes against 5 though, so he does have a bit of a lead. It's going to come down to Micro, so he's going to try and kill the gateway. If he does get a gateway, he's going to have a very good production lead, but...
oh my god, he could actually trap Draw Zealots right here. The probes are actually coming out. This could actually be a deciding engagement in the game. It's going to be quite close, actually, but there's reinforcements here for Braintoss and Draw. Looks like it's actually mostly an even exchange.
Yeah, the additional damage from the probes is just such a big deal.
A second shield battery. Braintoss is building a second shield battery because his first one ran out of energy.
That is really manly, though. I mean,
my God, I don't think he actually needs that because he's got like an even Zealot count, and Draw has actually not even got reinforcements. He's got them now, but it's a bit slow. But he needs to defend the gateway. He's got a Zealot advantage. I don't know why he's letting the gateway get so low. There we go. Finally going in. He's even got 3 probes just for good measure. He doesn't even need them. He's got quite a few extra Zealots here. There we go. Nice.
He's going to have to hold off here, and Draw's in the meanwhile transitioning. He's building another pylon. He's going to get that gas soon, or I think he's actually just going to go for Nexus immediately. Looks a bit.
Wow, 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 wow. Really interesting stuff. A quick note, by the way, actually, I was thinking about this. I guess Draw did this because he was already up 1-0 in the series, and he just wanted a quick win. Maybe he doesn't really want to play a long game on Polaris because it's kind of a wonky map. But yeah, Braintoss making the plays.
Yeah. I would really like Draw to throw out that natural Nexus now, though. I think he's building a lot of minerals. He's not really doesn't know what to do with it.
Is he sending a probe down? He is. He's gonna cannon contain.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Nexus is a little bit late, but still good. In the meantime, Braintoss needs to take up to Dragoons to break out, and he's gonna get the core now.
But the core is actually... The core is actually really slow. I don't think he's going to get goons in time to stop cannons from coming up. And once there's like 2 or 3 cannons at the bottom of the ramp, it's going to be almost impossible for him to break out with just his Zealots and goons.
Yeah, it's going to start building Reapers, and that's going to give Draw so much time to mine for his natural. So Luke's just going to try to break out right now. Zealots fighting Zealots, and he's going to wish he got shield battery at the top of the ramp now.
Wait, how did he kill 2 without losing any? Oh my God, that's so troll. He won both of those engagements.
Looks like he's actually going to break out right now with the Zealots. He doesn't need any Dragoons.
Oh my God, he's got 2 shield batteries to recharge the shields on these like 3 red HP Zealots. I don't know if that was just luck or if that was like high ground because he hit first because he was on the high ground or something. Wow, he needs to just break out now though. He needs to just go.
Yeah, he needs to hurry up because the longer he waits, these cannons will finish in time. And he just sees them right now and realizes that he was too late.
Oh my God, I think he still could have done it there, but he's not gonna do it.
He's immediately building the robotics facility. I really like that. He's not trying to break out with just Dragoons. So.
Oh my God, you know what he can do? He can elevator his army out and just counterattack because Draw has nothing at home. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Just drop 2 Zealots at the gateways, kill the pylon, and then...
Oh, Draw could get a scouting Zealot in here. Potentially, maybe. This is very interesting.
Robotics facility is completing. He's going to be able to build that support bay anytime if he wants to go for Reavers. Looks like he will. Yep.
Support bay actually builds really fast.
Yeah. Dragoon's going to work on the Zealots. I don't think Draw should invest in more cannons because I don't think when Braintoss will break out it's going to be that way. Not going to be through brute force, I don't think.
Well, he does see a lot of Zealots here, which I guess is why he's building those. And he's just scared because you can see Braintoss is trying to push him back. Because actually with that number of Zealots, if this bottom of the ramp is not completely blocked off as the Goon is like forcing the Draw Zealots back, he can potentially brute force it without even a Reaver, although obviously he is going to get one here. Yeah. But Draw is just mining so much. But Draw actually still doesn't have like anything at home. He's got no gateways or anything.
Yeah, so the Reaper's going to pop in about half a minute or so. And it's going to slowly be able to break down the defenses of Draw. Depending on actually if the Reaver bugs out or not, because Reavers on ramps can be quite a hassle.
Yeah. But I mean, since it's not like Braintoss is doing anything else, he might as well just do that. Interestingly, we actually have a Forge and a Cannon. Just in case Draw was like doing some kind of crazy DT rush. That's actually insane. I don't know if that's necessary.
Yeah, that seems very unnecessary. He's got an observatory too, so he should have observers out very quickly afterwards.
I guess what this means is he's going to be going for a complete huge all-in attack, and he doesn't want to get countered by a single DT. That's why the cannon is there. Because it's so easy to not pay attention to your mineral line if you're just microing everything in a huge attack.
Oh, so it's scouting up again. He's going to see the shuttle right now. So he might actually fear that Braintoss is going to ferry out, but he's going to see the Reapers very soon now. And Reaper does get a shut off without bugging out. So that's good.
Oh. There we go. One cannon down. You can actually shoot the middle here and get two at once. Or, wow.
Even hitting three at once.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, Draw's gonna retreat now, realizes that the gig is up, and he's gonna have to move back to his home main base.
Gonna lose the Dragoon here to the cannons, but everything else is going to fall. It's a nice breakout, and remember, Draw's gonna lose his middle of the map gateways, or potentially could lose them. Might just be worth it for Braintoss to kill the pylon and move on for the counterattack here, but Draw's got almost nothing in his base. He is going for the DT's emergency, but there are observers on the way. This could actually be really bad for Draw.
Yeah, it looks like he might actually be able to kill him right here if he goes for it. But he's gonna go and kill the gateways first, gonna prevent, well, it's gonna kill some of Draw's production right here, so that's gonna be good for him.
Yes,
and
indeed.
the gateways are empowered.
Supply blocking Draw as well, and he's just gonna run past now, okay.
I like that, I really like that.
He's gonna be slightly careful not to suicide the shuttle. Draw's actually cannoning this narrow ramp, but you know, there are two other ways to get in here from the top right and from the bottom left. Although it looks like we're just gonna run straight across the bridge. It's not the best idea. I think he should not do that. Yeah, he should not do that.
Yeah, he should put the Reavers up in front if he wants to go this way.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Braintoss has apparently watched the game of Non and decides not to go over the narrow ridge.
Interestingly, Goon range only just now on the way for Braintoss. The one problem right now for Braintoss is Draw's been mining from his natural for so long. Like, his natural minerals are down to 1180. He's mined over 300 per patch here, so...
Yeah. Oh, EC's gonna go to work on the Reavers. He's gonna see it. Yeah, EC said, okay. Oh my god, he's gonna get the Reavers! He's gonna get the Reavers! He's targeting them down!
Ah, shut the obs is here, though. The obs is here. The DT falls.
26 HP shuttle. He needs to be very careful with that right now. Oh my god, this is so risky. Please. Okay.
Draw's going for it. He's gonna get it.
Get the shuttle.
But the two ground Reavers, though, still very, very strong.
Yeah, the cannons are slowly gonna go down, and at some point, Draw's gonna have to engage. Actually, just gonna go for it immediately. Doesn't want to wait for the cannons to go down, and the engagement's about to start.
Oh my god, Draw's actually in a lot of trouble right now. He's got a DT, though. He needs to protect the Reavers. There's an ops here! Why is he not protecting the Reavers?
What are you doing?
DT! Nemo!
What are you doing?
Oh my god, he loses one Reaver for free. Nice emergency DT, but with one Reaver there, as long as he protects this one Reaver, he can still potentially go in, but he's just walking it into cannon range! Why?
What are you doing?
Oh my god, the fails from Braintoss.
I guess he wasn't using his brain there.
Could you imagine this attack if that Reaver was shooting from the back line? Oh my god.
It looks like Draw might actually barely be able to hold it. It's really, really close, and with the reinforcements of Draw in his main base, he's got a lot of gateways up already. He might actually be able to hold.
Oh my god, Braintoss is sending a lot of units though, and there's a High Templar here. Oh my god, Draw made a round of High Templars, and he's just having to make them into Archons. He's actually losing a decent amount of probes. He's actually right-clicked the Nexus. Braintoss has right-clicked the Nexus, and I think it's gonna fall.
Oh my god, if he gets the Nexus, that's going to be a very good position for Braintoss actually. And he barely managed to be able to win that battle despite the Reaver micro, so he's in a very good spot right now.
Wow, despite the huge error in losing that Reaver, Braintoss is actually breaking up here. Draw is in a lot of trouble. Where's the ops though? Because the ops is with the army. Yeah. Oh my god.
But he needs to pull back after killing the buildings here, because there's no way it's going to break up that ramp with the Archons and the Dragoons there.
This is insane. Draw went from being in a great position containing his opponent.
He's building another pylon at the two proxy gateways.
Oh, interesting.
So he's going to be able to use that to build some proxy DTs possibly.
Yeah, but there's still an obs at the natural of Braintoss. The only problem for Braintoss, I guess, is his main is going to get mined out sooner than Draw's, presumably. That's actually quite close. Not a huge difference there. And Braintoss actually backs off here. I think that's completely fine.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no need to overcommit here. He's already done the damage he needs killing that natural. Just going to go finish the gateways now. Look at this. Very, very smart.
Yeah, what I would like to see Draw do right now is take that fur base immediately as well to try and get back into the game. And really take a risk there.
Good stuff. So let's see, 64 supply for Draw against 81 for Braintoss. Pretty nice lead for Braintoss. And he's got the nice standing army. I mean, he can do pretty much whatever he wants. He's got his own Templar tech as well ready now.
Yeah, come on Draw, build that fur base. I would really like to see that fur base right now. Yeah, no, he's pulling it back. That's too bad.
Keep in mind the two close thirds are both mineral only bases. So this one at the 12 and sort of this random inside wonky one. To get another gas base, you actually have to move out quite far, which is one of the annoying things about this map.
Yeah, looks like Braintoss is going to go for his own third base right now, actually, and he's going to move out at the same time. So it's going to try and get some posturing done, get some map control here.
Actually, I should point out the corner bases are double gas bases as well. That's why there's 2 mineral onlys on the map, so it sort of balances out. That actually plays more of a factor in like CVT, I think. If the Zerg can get the double gas, they can do some interesting strategies. I don't think it really makes much of a difference in PvP.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. That's I would like to see a CVT on this map now.
A long one, you mean, instead of True Touch versus non.
Well, that was a very good match to watch as well, for all the wrong reasons.
Yep.
But here we go. Looks like he's going to try and engage the army of Braintoss right now. He's got an observer over. He knows exactly what's up there.
Now, does Draw have Storm done? He does, so he's going to get maximum damage on these approaching Dragoons, though, which is very, very nice. And once the Archons go in, he's actually holding back the Archons and Zealots until the Storm wears out. Now he's going in. Braintoss actually needs to just retreat here. There's no way he can engage this. Draw getting a huge win, although I do see Zealots coming in from the back, flanking Zealots.
Oh my god, the Zealots are coming in, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. The Dragoons are already all dead, and that doesn't leave a lot of army for Braintoss left. And he made a huge blunder there by going in against these High Templars, with his Dragoons all clumped up. That was a really bad engagement for Braintoss, and Draw is immediately back into the match.
He does have a DT, and Draw does not have Observer, so he's going to grab one free Archon, potentially a few more free units here. This DT, unless it dies to splash damage, is actually just going to get free shots off. You can see Draw immediately pulling back to the safety of the cannon, and of course Braintoss taking a mineral only while all this is going on, so at the very least we'll have an extra surge of Zealots and Gateways.
Yeah, but I would say it was a very favorable engagement for Draw. He was quite behind the army department for a long time, and that just pretty much evened it out. It was just yeah, he underestimated the power of High Templar.
I mean, the supply lead has now flipped, with Draw being in a very, very tiny advantage, and you're absolutely right. I mean, it was perfectly positioned from Draw. Not only were the storms good, but Braintoss just kept going into them. He didn't back up, and Draw made sure not to splash any of his own Zealots and Archons. He waited for the storms to wear out and then just went in with everything, and it was perfect.
Yeah. So let's see. Braintoss building a few more gateways now. It's just going to go macro up. He just needs to tell himself, okay, I bought Shed Attack, but I'm still fine. It's 3 base against 2 base. I just need to macro up and try to hold Draw off while I do that.
This is very interesting. I like the DT scouting the top right, but Draw is thinking about taking the 9 o'clock gas base actually. So in contrast to Braintoss taking the mineral only, and of course there's a very narrow entrance into it, so he can quite easily cannon this up to help defend.
Yeah, but the Storm Drop's approaching by Braintoss here.
Oh my god, he's going to run straight over the army though. Where's he going? Is he going to the main? Oh,
sure.
Hello.
Oh, he scouts the army, so he's probably going to have to back off here.
Hello.
It's not a good idea to walk into an army there with a Storm Drop.
Probably not. Oh, hello.
I'm just a Zealot, please. Don't hurt me. I'm yellow. I swear I'm yellow.
His arm is yellow right now. And we've got a counter Zealot scout, seeing that the mineral only is mining for Braintoss.
Shadow! Yeah, saves.
The Chateau. Oh, and the 9 o'clock is scouted by Braintoss as well. Now the question is, what does the army look like? No Archons, a decent number of High Templar and Dragoons. Oh, he's actually making an Archon now. Is he going to go and try and kill that? And it's going to be interesting, because if Braintoss sends his entire army to the 9 o'clock
killer... Oh, the taken out!
Oh!
Dragoons catch it on the bridge. He wasn't paying attention. It's a big loss for Braintoss, because he doesn't have that many High Templars to begin with. He's only got 2 right now.
By the way, Braintoss is not going to try and kill the base. He's just going to take the 3 o'clock base instead. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I kind of like that, because it's a pretty hard position to attack into.
Could you imagine if that Storm Drop was still alive and it just stormed all these transferring probes?
Oh, man, that would be so beautiful. So many tasty robots.
Mm-hmm. Little robot kittens.
Some nice kebab. Probe kebab.
Alright, so, well, I mean, there is the scouting pylon here at the 3 o'clock, so Draw's going to see that Braintoss is trying to take this base. He's actually sending his main army across. I'm actually surprised Braintoss is being so passive with his army. Also note that Draw has a nice Archon advantage here, and Archons are pretty important in PvP battles. And note that Draw also has +2 against the +1 attack of Braintoss, but we could see a decisive engagement here. Actually, Braintoss is funneling in. He could get the really bad end of this exchange, but there's no High Templars here for Draw. No, there's one High Templar still. Oh my god!
hitting so many Dragoons, and the Archon's doing so much damage right now by Draw. Braintoss is in a lot of trouble, another storm going down, and the army of Braintoss is getting slaughtered.
Wow, Draw taking a significant advantage now in this game. Great position. Not only did he have the better arc, but obviously he got the storms as the units were funneling in by Braintoss, and Braintoss once again not really pulling back to dodge at all. A nice little cannon wall here for Braintoss. He's got some reinforcements coming in. He picks up an arc, and it looks like he might actually force Draw back.
Oh, that probe was such a hero. It actually stopped the Archer from getting close to the cannon.
Nice.
But yeah, Draw's experience is just showing right now into the late game, and he just knows exactly how to engage in late game PvP.
Yeah, definitely. But both players have mined out their main base now, and Braintoss, once this 3 o'clock completes, will still have an expo advantage over Draw. So even though he's getting the worst in these exchanges, if he can just hold on for now, he will be good to go. But still, 4 Archons for Draw against none for Braintoss. Braintoss actually just running out with some High Templars, not doing a lot, and a lot of the probes that are transferring are getting annihilated by these Archons.
There's a lot of probe kebab going on this game.
A lot of probe kebab indeed, and wow, Draw completely pushing back this army.
Yeah, Draw's just... He's just putting Braintoss between a rock and a hard place by isolating this third base, making sure no pros can transfer to it, making it essentially useless at this point.
Man, Braintoss must be a little bit frustrated considering how good of a position he was after killing Draw's natural.
Yeah.
By the way, remember that this game started as a proxy gate? So, yeah, that's interesting. I like Draw's little wall here with the gateway and DT. It's a lot cleaner than Braintoss is just like jamming up of cannons in this choke point.
Yeah, definitely. Though I do think it'll still be effective against anything but a Zealot run by.
Yep, pretty much.
So, Braintoss is posturing a little bit out on the map. He's actually evened up the supply count again, but I'm pretty sure it's in not quite as good units because he's only got 2 High Templars, 1 Archon against the 4 Archons and 7 High Templars of Draw. So, while they're close in supply, the army Draw has is not better.
Yep, and looks like though we're gonna have attack here at the left side base, but seeing the wall gonna back off. Yeah, these bases are insanely obnoxious to attack when they're walled off like this in PvP. It's almost not really worth it. It's better to just, you know, keep your army alive and focus elsewhere on the map, because the amount of stuff you'll lose and the amount of time you'll waste trying to break that down without Reavers is just insane. But Braintoss is thinking of taking this bottom left double gas base, and that could definitely help even up the Archon count here if he gets both these geysers.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very crucial, and it might become the focal point for the next few minutes. Though it'll be difficult for Draw to attack because it is pretty tucked away there in the bottom left corner. So it's actually going to create kind of an awkward spot between the expansion of Draw at the 9 o'clock and the bottom left base if he does go for it.
Yes,
it's going to be very close.
Well, it looks like a DT though is coming in here to deny this, and the counter DT from Braintoss is not doing his job. He's just AFK in the corner, just having a smoke break.
Yeah, it looks like Draw's actually going to try and take the double gas base himself to really increase his Archon count even more.
It's interesting to me that on the side base, Draw's actually built cannons at the top of his base, and Braintoss has left the mineral line a bit exposed. That leaves you very vulnerable to just like a storm drop or something there. Yeah, there's also like barely any probes mining.
Yeah, because he couldn't transfer those probes, which is really nice by Draw, preventing that from happening.
Alright, super passive still from both players.
Yeah, they're just trying to establish an advantage for the late game right now. But look at the macro right now. Braintoss is up to 1.6k minerals while Draw is sitting at 200. He's just really macroing well this game.
Indeed he is, although the supplies are dead even at 160 apiece, which is funny. Oh, what do we have? Another random speed lot here to deny the bottom left. Draw just constantly sniping that probe while he's getting his own cannons up at the top right, although a DT is still sitting on the Nexus location. Looks like we could have a big engagement here though. Draw's army moving down. Looks like he's had enough waiting around. That is a lot of Archons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 Archons in the army against just 3. That is a huge difference. Is that 9 Archons now? Oh my god, look at all these Archons. How terrifying is this army just looking at it?
Yeah, there's so many Archons, so many High Templars. The army of Draws is qualitatively way better than that of Braintoss, who has 18 Dragoons still in his army against only the 7 of Draw.
By the way, 3-1 upgrades against 2-0. Draw with a huge upgrade advantage as well.
Yeah, it's looking very good for Draw despite being down about 16 supply. He's just got a qualitatively better army, and it's just yeah, both armies just posturing on the map, trying to find a good place to engage.
Now, Braintoss at least does have the high ground, which he can definitely take advantage of with his higher Dragoon count. It'll actually be interesting to see, because if Draw doesn't really get great storms off, Dragoons are pretty decent against Archons. But I guess here we go. Are we going to have a big engagement? Oh, might lead out with a storm here. Okay, not too bad. He might pick up a High Templar. He does pick up a High Templar.
Yeah, I really like this actually by Braintoss, just trying to provoke the army into attacking.
Yep, wants him to attack up the ramp into a potentially bad engagement. Both players are pretty much maxed right now. Draw at 186 against 196 of Braintoss. Running in with some distraction. Dragoons again getting a pretty nice storm off with a lot of damage. This is a pretty common late game PvP tactic, is to just run in with a couple of random single High Templars just to get some storms off on clumped units. But looks like Draw getting his own decent amount of storms off as well.
Yeah, it's a storm on storm war right now. Archon being morphed after relinquishing all its storms, but it gets taken out. The Archon of Braintoss will complete, and it's gonna go and back off a little bit. And yeah, looks like Draw is finally building his base top right location. Whereas Braintoss' expansion is already down for quite some time now. He's gonna get the increased assimilator count up, and hopefully he's gonna be able to match the Archon count of Draw.
Now, the map is basically split now. The only unclaimed expansions are the inside mineral onlys, which are a little bit trickier to take, and honestly aren't worth that much anyway. Interestingly, the entire army of Braintoss coming down to deal with 3 Zealots. That's a huge misposition. Look at the minimap! Complete misposition by Braintoss. His entire army's down to the left, allowing Draw to get his army into the natural here. I do not understand why he sent like 5 control groups of units to deal with 3 Zealots, but here we go. The Archon's moving into the natural. Braintoss funneling back in to try and defend, but that could be the perfect opportunity for Draw to storm all the approaching units. That is so many Archons, I can't even tell what's going on. Everything is killing everything here. This is PvP late game in a nutshell. Where are the storms? More storms coming in, and it looks like Draw with a huge arc of Archons might still take this. More units coming in from the back though. It's extremely close. Actually, some of Draw's units were just attacking in the natural. They weren't even part of the engagement, but it looks like Draw now, with a 40 supply lead, is going to take the battle, although still more units. But Draw, look at this, more reinforcements streaming down for him. Where are the reinforcements for Braintoss? Braintoss had the bank, but he doesn't have the reinforcing units. Where are they? He's making more Dragoons. I think that was a mistake. You should generally reinforce with Zealots in big fights because they come out so much faster. But Draw busting into the main base. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this game started out as a failed proxy gate, and Draw looks like he might be closing out the series 2-0 with a nice comeback victory after that failed.
Oh, the shield battery is still being used at the very late end of the game.
Ah, yes.
He's going to be able to deplete his energy, but it's not going to save him right now. Braintoss' main base is in tatters, and GG!
GG from Braintoss. Draw takes it down 2-0. Holy moly.
Yeah, it was just a very nice comeback from Draw after being down a lot of supply. That one engagement at his natural, where he stormed all those Dragoons, was just really good.
Yeah. I mean, Draw's army positioning and storming was really on point that game. That's pretty much what took the game for him, as well as having like so many Archons.
Yeah.
And that end of the game though was so dumb. Like literally 3 Zealots ran into the bottom left, and Braintoss is like, and just like sends 6 control groups to go kill it. I mean, it's like very, very basic mistake right there.
Yeah, it was panic mode in his brain.
Yup. So, well, that is that. Draw, I guess that was a